but I hope somewhere in there is a response that I feel like it's just a really hard definition. And I feel so successful in some ways, and I feel like I haven't reached where I want to be in others. And I think that also is okay. And it's easy
Mm.
for me to say that now. And then, you know, something will make me burst into tears or scream or want to just punch something. And then, you know, the next day you'll be back to, well, hey, look at this amazing life. It's wonderful. So, and I'm sure that many people can relate to that too.
No, I absolutely love it. And like just listening to it, I'm like, oh, you're enjoying your process. You're
Yes,
finding
I'm trying.
success in the process, not necessarily the outcomes.
Mm. And that is something that I want to always. And is it 100% of the time? No, because it's so hard not to focus on the outcomes. But when I can remind myself of exactly what you just said, the process, and then that is much more rewarding and fulfilling. And it's a better mindset across the board.
Well, and reality is our life is a process, right? Like every day we get to grow a little bit, we get to change. It's the process. If I only value today if I achieved a certain outcome,
Mhm.
and maybe I got distracted, maybe life threw me a curveball and I didn't even get to work on an outcome. Well, today's not wasted. There's success in whatever I had to do.
Absolutely.
So I love your answer, and that you haven't hit success yet as your performer, but you've been successful in taking a dance class. You're successful in doing this next thing. 'Cause I think sometimes we get confused that if we have big goals and big dreams and we're not there yet, that we're not successful.
Mhm.
But if I would argue that if you're waking up and doing anything towards a dream, you're a success.
See, exactly, exactly. And that's so important to remind ourselves because it is, we are in a very outcome focused
Hmm.
world. You know, that's absolutely, it's like, well, how much did you make this year? Or how many hours did you put in this year? And it does defeat that purpose of life, which is that constant journey. And like I said before, when you stop learning and growing, you die somehow or other. So
Yeah.
it is celebrating the journey and the process.
So we'll share that with our community. I think that's a fantastic segue then. As someone that's told no a lot, you're in an industry that's told no, 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 you get a yes, no, no, you get a yes. How do you remind yourself to find the success in the struggle or in the process?
I mean, some days are better than others at it, you know, some days you really feel it, but there's definitely a mentality that you get as a performer, or at least it's very helpful to get. I see people who don't, and that just like feel completely broken down after every audition. And that's just, I don't know how you can survive this industry if you take everything to heart. And easier said than done. I'm the kid in school where if the teacher said be quiet, I would burst into tears. Like, I don't take no well, but there's something about being able to put on like the hat of like, this is the performer world, this is how it's going to be, I'm going to go, I'm going to show up. And there's a way that a lot of actors put it, it's that when you audition, you're getting a chance to perform. So don't think of it as this is my interview for a job. Think of it as this is a chance to get to do what I love. Even
Mm.
if it's only for 60 seconds, I'm getting to perform for these people. I'm getting to do what I love. And that is something that, you know, a lot of people will say. And it's a great reminder of, yeah, if you put that perspective on to go into the audition, it helps so much. And the other thing is just really understanding that it's not you. Like, yeah, sure,